Alright, first and foremost, I'd like to give all praises and glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushai, Ba'ashem Kakodash, double lessons unto the apostles and the elders at Great Millstone. I taught us the truth, peace and blessings to the Akim across the four corners of the planet, I pushing this world in sincerity, day in and day out. I want to just do a quick little video here, entitled, we look for a new heaven and a new earth, because that is basically the dream of the elect, to reach in the kingdom, to see the fall of Esau, to see the fall of this kingdom, to see how that kingdom gonna be like. All we want to do is to reach in the kingdom. Hey, we don't forget about our goals, our accomplishments we had when we were a child, in this kingdom, because this place is fallen. I'ma just jump to the point. I don't wanna battery again, charger give me some problems here. But let's jump to the point. The 2 Peter 3, I'll start at 11. It says, "Seeing then that all these things shall be dissolved." All these things like what? Houses, cars, your money, banks, the skyscrapers, the trees, all these things that your flesh lust after, all these things can be dissolved. It says, "What manner of persons ought ye to be in all holy conversation and godliness?" So what manner of person you ought to be? You're supposed to be a man in the truth. You're supposed to be a prophet, prophesying about the downfall of this kingdom, instead of trying to uplift yourself or establish yourself in this kingdom. That way you're supposed to be. It says, "Looking for and hasten unto the coming of the day of Yahweh Hashem Yahushai, wherein the heavens being on fire shall be dissolved, and the elements shall melt with fervent heat." Because the scripture say the cloud shall be rolled together as a scroll. We're gonna cause that nuclear missiles. That we're gonna cause that sun. All these things gonna happen. All these houses and things we Jake spending the whole life to build or to pay off for or paying a loan on. All these things gonna be dissolved. So that's why the Lord said, "Hey, don't set your heart on that." I mean, you can get these things, but don't set your heart on these things. Set your heart on the kingdom. Put your mindset towards reaching the kingdom, towards receiving mercy from Yahweh Hashem Yahushai. It says, "Nevertheless, we, according to His promise," because that what the Lord promised. The Lord promised to give us what? "Look for new heavens and a new earth wherein dwelleth righteousness." That new heaven and a new earth is the same place, because the earth ain't gonna be destroyed. But guess what? You're gonna have what? A new governing body, which is Israel. The nation's gonna be under us. You're gonna have a new order. You're gonna have a new power set up. The Lord go and set up His son Yahushai to rule over the Israelites, and the Israelites, the 144,000, go and rule over these nations and have them in order. The Lord go and bless His people. Like a new heaven and a new earth. That new time frame, that new age, where the Israelites gonna be on top. Hey, the Lord say a new heaven and a new earth, wherein dwelleth righteousness. Why? Because the Lord have us perfect, and we being the judge, we being the judges over these nations, gonna have them in order, just like how it was back then. And the Lord had us in order. If a man commit adultery, get put to death, so he gonna return to be. But we ain't gonna be committing the adultery. These nations gonna be breaking these laws, and we gonna have a judge between a man and his neighbor. But guess what? It gonna be all done in righteousness. It ain't gonna have no bribing. It ain't gonna have no thieving. Nobody gonna get spared. It gonna be righteous judgment. It says, "Wherefore, beloved, seeing that ye look for such things, be diligent that ye may found of Him in peace, without spot and blameless." seeing that you look for such things, or seeing that we're looking for these things to come. It says, be diligent that he may be found of him in peace, without spot and blameless. So we can't just say we're waiting for the kingdom. We had to push. We had to push wherever we have to do. If we had to go to any highways and byways once, twice a week, if we had to push a certain amount of videos, if we had to live in a certain way, that is what we had to do. Because what Paul say, present your body as a living sacrifice. So our life is not our own. We living for Yahweh Shai now. We living for the Lord now. And you had to do it in sincerity. Also, you had to keep your body under subjection. You can't just be doing wickedness and go out on the streets preaching and say, because I had the truth, the Lord go save me now. The Lord could take it away from you. Lord could put a reprobate spirit on you and make you speak against the truth, make you go and speak against the apostles, speak against the elders, speak against the man of the Lord, and then destroy you. So you had to do everything in sincerity and discretion, have discretion in everything, and push. Most of all, push yourself to do what need to be done. But let's get this. So one in Isaiah 65. Verse 23, I believe. No, verse 17. Isaiah 65, verse 17. It says, for behold, I create new heavens and a new earth. The former shall not be remembered nor come into mind. Why? The former, we was in slavery all the time. From our birth up till now is slavery. But be ye glad and rejoice. So that ain't gonna come to mind. Why? Because the Lord gonna overflow us with blessings and put the curses that we currently going through onto our enemies. So you think it gonna be like a dream. It gonna be like we wake up from a nightmare. But it gonna come to mind. We even gonna study those things. So like For behold, I create Jerusalem a rejoicing, and her people a joy. So all nations go and see the glory of the Lord. They ain't gonna mock and say, there's the people that the Lord chose for himself. They ain't gonna no mock and scoff. They're gonna be watching at us in awe. Because of that glory, that honor we gonna receive, especially elect. That praise we gonna receive. It says, and I will rejoice in Jerusalem, and joy in my people, and the voice of weeping shall no more be heard in her, nor the voice of crying. Because why? It's only blessings. It's only blessings. We ain't gonna cry, we ain't gonna have to fast, we ain't gonna have to suffer, we ain't gonna have to hunger. We ain't gonna have to study for our lives, court for our children. We ain't gonna have to study if our children might turn out a homosexual, what they teach in our kids in school. All these things gonna be passed away. It ain't gonna come into mind. It ain't gonna be in your memory. It says, there shall no more dance an infant of days, nor an old man that hath not filled his days. For the child shall die 100 years old, but the sinner being 100 years old shall be accursed. And they shall build houses and inhabit them, and they shall plant vineyards and eat the fruit of them. Right now, we're planting vineyards and we ain't even tasting of one fruit of it. We're building houses and we ain't living in it. Any minute the government could come and take it away because of his so-called laws. It says, they shall not build and another inhabit. And we ain't even gonna build our houses. These nations gonna build it for us. Scripture says, the sons of strangers shall build up thy walls. These nations gonna build up our kingdom, and we gonna inhabit from it. We gonna and live in it. And guess what? They gonna be living in shacks, in similar conditions, or even worse, to what they call the ghetto or the projects. You know, they might even be sleeping on the side of the road because of what it did to us. It says, and they shall build houses and inhabit them. So like they shall not build and another inhabit, they shall not plant and another eat. For as the days of a tree are the days of my people, and my elect shall long enjoy the work of their hands. And where's the work of our hands? Hey, this work we're paying out right now. This sacrifice that we're paying out right now. When reaching the kingdom, we're gonna receive that reward. Hey, we can't receive no reward on this side. We don't want a reward on this side. We don't want a crown that could perish. You know, we don't want a corruptible crown. We want a everlasting crown, everlasting life. You know, everlasting blessing, everlasting reward. We don't want a thing that could come. You know, we could enjoy for a year, and then next year it disappear. Now we want to enjoy the fruit of our labor. No sorrow, no study when Esau could take it away from us. Now that will be what the kingdom gonna be everlasting, eternal. So and mine elect shall long enjoy the work of their hands. They shall not labor in vain, nor bring forth for trouble, for they are the seed of the blessed of Yahweh, and their offspring with them. No, so offspring, they gonna be blessed also. There is these, you know, niggas gonna be coming back, but when they come back, they're gonna be in the right mind. They're gonna be in the right state of mind. They're gonna be talking about Kemet and Ethiopian and Rastafari. They're gonna be coming back knowing these are Israelite, and they're gonna be happy to be Israelite. You know, these women gonna be happy to wear their own hair, or to have their own hair on the head. You know, it says, and it shall come to pass that before they call, I will answer, and while they are yet speaking, I will hear. That is how good and how merciful the Lord gonna be unto us. That is how much blessings we gonna receive in abundance. You know, it says, and it shall come to pass that before they call, before we even, you know, call for wine, for grapes, the Lord gonna, before it even come to our mind, the Lord gonna send it for us. It is in abundance. Everything gonna be in abundance. It says, and while they are yet speaking, I will hear. But no way. When we speaking, we are to pray and ask the Most High to hear us. You know? Why we being punished, we being judged for our iniquity. By the kingdom, the other iniquity gonna be totally purged from us. And we're gonna receive new bodies. And we're gonna be perfect in the eyesight of the Lord. But we're gonna live perfectly also. Right now, the elect perfect in the eyesight of the Lord, even though we sinning. Hey, guess what? Scripture say there was no guile found in their mouth. They were as virgins, meaning they were perfect. You know? It says, the wolf and the lamb shall feed together, and the lion shall eat straw like the bullock, and thus shall be the serpent's meat. They shall not hurt nor destroy in all my holy mountains, saith Yahweh. If you put two lions across there in Israel in a city, guess what? They tear apart them imposter Jews. To show you they're not fulfilling prophecy. They're not fulfilling prophecy. They are not they are not the truth. They are not the truth children of the Most High. We are. I will come on now, the Most High waking us up. You know, say with that, you know, I want to give all praises and glory unto Yahweh Bashim Yahushai Bashim Kakudash. No double honors unto the apostles and the elders of great mercy who have taught us this word, truth. You know, and peace and blessings today I came across the four corners of the earth that pushing this word in sincerity and no diligence. You know, I hope this video was edifying unto the saints, unto the elect, the House of David, the one 4K. Until next time, I want to say shalom. It's Martin from Trinidad Campus.